Okay, it took me like 5 times to get this thing started up, but okay, here we go. This is the very first video I'll be posting on our Bui channel. It's pronounced Bui, not Y or whatever else. And I'm Onion. Yeah, you read that right. Or heard that right. Yeah, onion, like the vegetable. So, this is more like a run through of just some Touhou gameplay. I'm not that great at it. Disclaimer, I am no master, and I don't have a habit of talking to myself when I play. So I'm probably going to mess up really bad and not be very great to watch, honestly. Yes, this is Touhou 11, Subterranean Animism, and it's totally not my favorite. Imperishable Night was my favorite. It's number 8. I only played 6 onwards, and it was kind of because my friend / neighbor played it and cosplayed it, and then I was like, hey, what's this thing? So I started playing it, and then it kind of took over my life for a bit. But it is kind of fun. All the bullet hell, all the dodging bullets, all the oh my goodness, I'm going to die moments, they're kind of fun in its own twisted way. A little bit about us. We are 3 people who are supposed to make videos on this channel. It's mostly me and Chief's idea. Third one, Jasmine. She is kind of being forced to join us whether she likes it or not, because she plays with us all the time too. So yeah. We've known each other since we were 13. As to how old we are now, that's a secret for you to hopefully never find out. We're doing uni in 3 different countries, and occasionally during holidays we meet up and play shit together. Well, actually, if you're watching this without knowing what Touhou is, it's probably a little hilarious, because why would you be watching it? Did I force you to watch it? Maybe you're like one of my friends and I said, hey, go check out my lame video, which is now on YouTube, and that's why you're watching it. So, in case you don't actually know what Touhou is, it's a vertical 2D vertical scroller shooting game. Because, self-explanatory, it's scrolling upwards, unlike platformers which go sideways, and you're shooting. So you know those games that you might have played as a kid, where you're an aeroplane and you're shooting other aeroplanes, aliens, whatever, out of the sky? Well, Touhou's kind of like that, but with girls instead. It's a little strange when you explain it that way. And oh shit. And also, yeah, there's like a little bit of plot, although most of my friends who play this don't seem to realize that there is supposed to be a plot. Oh shit, I'm going to die. Yeah, so there is supposed to be some kind of plot behind it, which is that, and don't ask me why I know about all these things, but the plot is that they all live in like a magical world, and like they don't really wanna, like they settle their conflicts by shooting each other and having like magic fights, but they didn't really want anybody to die, so they devised this spell card system where you have to make a battle system this is a spell card, for example, like a special move, which is supposed to be survivable, and like it's a peaceful way to resolve any conflicts. So each game has its own plot, where like someone's trying to destroy the world, someone's trying to steal the moon, someone's trying to fill the world with scarlet mists, whatever. And it's usually kind of silly in the end. Like it seems rather serious and all, like, oh no, people are dying, people are getting shot. But in the end, there's usually like Reimu, the main character, the Shrine Maiden, who's supposed to maintain peace and whatever in the world. She makes friends with the perpetrator and saves the day. Yay! Which is supposedly what you're supposed to, except most of the time we're too lame to actually finish the game. The creator of this series apparently, like there are 4 levels in the game. Easy, normal, and oh no, hard, normal, hard, and lunatic. And apparently lunatic is what he can do slightly easier. So, I've never gotten past a lunatic level. I think, yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten past a lunatic level before. Not even level 1. Or maybe I did, but I think I used up like almost all of my lives and all of my bones. And that was on the Imperishable Knight, which is one of the easiest. So, yeah, I don't think it works well for this game, seeing as I've already died once? Twice? I don't know. You spend too much time contemplating on it to realize how many times you've died, because I'm just trying to stay alive. To me, you're doing well if you've reached level 4 and haven't lost a single life, so I'm not doing well. Even better, I haven't used a single bomb. I haven't played this game enough to reach that stage yet, I think. Because, yeah, I feel like the only time you can even remotely finish the game is if you know how to get to level 4 without dying at all or using a single bomb, because that means you can navigate it really well. You can choose to move slower by holding the shift. So you can tell I'm holding the shift key when like all the yin yang balls kind of go really close to my character. So yeah, so oh shit. So that's when like I'm moving slower. So like I think in the beginning when you first play this game, you don't really understand the importance of moving slowly. It's like when you have a whole bunch of bullets coming towards you, you need to make sure you don't move too much. And also, yeah, I really suck at this, and I really suck at talking while trying to concentrate. Oh goodness. There we go. I'm dead. Okay. Okay, now we're back to level 3, where I so shamefully died last time. Okay, yes. Okay, yes, I'm still not very good at talking while playing, but with luck, I will get better. I skipped past the first 2 levels, so you wouldn't have to watch me do embarrassingly terribly again. And considering how easy they are, then I hate this. So yes, Touhou. So in Touhou 11, which is this one, whether you play as Reimu or Marissa, you have a choice of 3 previous antagonists assisting you. So, for example, in this one, I am playing as Reimu with Suika as the assistant. So, her special ability is that when I let go of all the buttons, I can collect all the points off the screen, which is like all the little cards that will give me power and points, which is great. So another thing that people don't usually get about Touhou is like, you see, like there's tons of bullets. Why is it that I'm not getting hit? Okay, well I just got hit. Dang it. Yeah. So like for example, see if I my hit probably just touched the bullets. Why is it not dead? So the thing is that the sprite is a lot larger than the hitbox. So for example, the entire picture of the girl is like, that's the sprite, but yeah, but the only hitbox, which is like the part that needs to be hit in order for me to lose a life, is that little red circle, like the white circle with the red outline. So as long as that doesn't get hit by the hitbox of the bullets, which is the entire white space, you're good. And this game is kind of insane in that you see like the grace points, which now reads at 811. So every time your sprite touches the bullet but not the hitbox, you get grace points, which I think increases your total points. I mean, when I play this game, I'm not really focusing on points. I'm focusing on freaking surviving. So yeah, not that relevant really for me. But you know, some people who, if you're a perfectionist, so you really want like as many points, then sure, go for it. Graze your way through like a cow. Wow, look at me racking up those graze points. Lasers count really well for graze points. But yeah, it sucks when you get hit by that. It sucks when you get hit by anything really. Alright, I just need one more star and then I could probably survive a little longer. Ah! That hurt. Okay, I'm gonna press continue, if only because this video will be awfully short otherwise. But yes, so when you continue, you can continue playing, but of course you have to restart the level. And the game kind of records how many like continues you've used by your score. So as you can see, normally in the gameplay itself, the lowest amount of points you can get is 10. So a replay gives you 1 point, so you can see how many continues have been used by seeing how many, like what the smallest place value number is. Yeah, so now it says 1. So like, haha, it sucks to be you just died once. Because the game just won't let you. Oh, then I'm gonna get caught. The game won't let you. Well, failure is not an option. So there was once a joke within the Touhou fandom about how some boss, like this particular boss, had the most ridiculous spell card because like the best way to dodge it was literally to stand exactly where you were in the middle and nothing would happen to you. So someone made a video about like, haha, look at all the ridiculous spell cards in this game which are just as easy. I hate this game. Yes, so I think in that video about half of those spell cards were actually really hard. It just goes to show some people really like saying, oh, I just accidentally pressed the bomb button for nothing. There goes 1/4 of my power. Okay. There we go. I'm dead again. How many has it been? 3 continues. That's like 4 times. And I'm stuck on this stupid level. It's only level 4. There are like 6 stages. So this is not my game. Yeah. I haven't actually played any of 12. Which, if I recall correctly, is unidentified flying something. They all have really weird names. It's probably cost translation, but I don't think the names were meant to make sense. Ah ha ha ha! Suck it! I did it! After only 6 continues. Anyway, so, right, let's see how far I can get into the next level, and then maybe we'll, okay, let's see how it goes. I can't block this. So, the old system of this game is that you had a finite number of bombs, and every time you lost a life, you got 2 more bombs. So, this new system where, I mean, that wasn't like all the games before 8 and before. So, this one has your power and your bombs closely linked, which implies that you're supposed to use your bombs a lot more frequently than you previously would have. So, in a way, you're put in more positions where you're forced to, well, use the bombs instead of sticking it out. That's my dying noise. I like to think that that was So the red cards give you more power, and the blue cards give you points. Don't ask me what the green things do. I still have no idea. Maybe if you know, you could tell me. But yeah. Let me tell you, I actually like cats. Just not this one. Ah, definitely not this one. Whoever this character is, I don't like you. There's probably a way to like slowly dodge through all of these, but they're moving a little too fast for me to think, so go with your instincts. Well, says the person who died never before films. But yeah. Instincts do you slightly better than thinking too much. Mostly because you only have a couple of milliseconds to make a decision as to what your strategy is gonna be. So yeah. Not much choice. Go with instinct. It's faster. Fight or flight response, adrenaline. Stuff I learned in school. Oh, damn. You know, I think I'm going to call it a day. Because this is like... There is no way I'm going to get through this today. But anyway, thank you for watching. And maybe next time I'll get through it. Maybe I'll give up and never play this again.